That intro is it's so fun. That spot where I'm smiling in there and it looks like I'm
Mhm.
having a great time. That clearly was not this early in the morning, was it?
It was.
There had been some heavy duty caffeine flowing that morning.
There probably was too.
There is every morning though, to be completely honest. We got some good stuff in the cup today. Hi, good morning. How are you? Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm fabulous.
Fantastic. My name's Chris Carson and I'm a real estate agent.
I'm Carrie Bedore and I'm a marketing professional
Guru,
guru.
a whole list of names that we've given this lady. Some we're not going to mention on the show, although this is the internet and we can. Not gonna. Welcome to it on the downward spiral to the weekend here on a Wednesday morning. New Living Now in our show here, New Living Mornings. We appreciate you hanging out every day. I feel like we just keep getting better and better, and something cooler keeps happening, and people want to be a part of what we've got going on, and we'll be talking about all that stuff in a little bit. But it is tradition. It's how we kick things off here in the morning. A little mile of music.
Music.
Yeah. Got a big event that goes on downtown each and every August, right here in the Fox Valley, and we're going to highlight another artist. This one's name is Heather Maloney, and the song is "What I Don't Know." To TOO, is that the right? Is that be the right?
Or also.
Also, here it is. Good morning. Thanks for hanging out. Welcome to the show.
Woke up a long way from you today. I am a long way next to an ocean that I don't know at all. But can you ever really know everything that lies below the face of which you look at every day? I woke up alone today to the ocean spray, to the sound of waves rush like blood from my head as I rose. And somewhere in the morning haze I caught an image of your face, an old friend and a stranger all in one. And honey, there's no way that I'll ever know everything about you, but oh, how I love what I do. And honey, I love what I don't know too. I drove through the blue down in Oregon to California sun, along a sea that was strange to my right. And as the sun warmed up my steering wheel, I remembered how your body feels familiar, but always a little new. And honey, there's no way that I'll ever know everything about you, but oh, how I love what I do.
Not quite sure what
I
the deal is.
love what I don't know too.
We'll just back out of that part. It's that's another character on our show. His name is Problems, Issues.
Tech issues.
Oh, dang it! There's always something that happens. But right,
Yeah.
Tommy,
Tommy.
Tech Tommy, did you catch his little tech tips?
Of course I did.
He did such a great job.
He is that enthusiastic on camera as he is in person, like, or and vice versa.
Yeah, yeah,
Tommy's great.
yeah.
He brings it.
He's borderline like a bit much sometimes. Like, Tommy, here's a seat, please.
And Stacy.
I have actually said that multiple times this week since we've been hanging out. Hey, good morning. Welcome to the show. If you are here with us, thank you so much for starting the day out with us. If it's later on and you're catching the replay, fantastic. Let us know that you're here. Drop a like, a comment, something below, and Again, as always, we'll be giving away a gift card coming up on Friday's show. And that could be you, but we need to know that you're hanging out with us here this morning. So we got a thumbs up. Great. So they can hear us.
Good.
We know that's going well. If you can't hear us, let us know. But we're going to work our way through this here. Like I said, this beautiful Wednesday morning, another fantastic sunrise to watch on the way in today.
Gorgeous.
Though it's brisk.
It's chilly for sure.
It's a brisk.
It's not a short stay.
No, not at all. It could be.
Yeah.
I mean, it really could be. It's not that bad, especially coming out of winter. Today's
It's
not
cold
so
though.
bad. You're so acclimated to the cold that on days like today, where if this was, the other end of fall, then that's when you're throwing out the snowmobile suit already, and you got your hat, the scarf. But let's be honest, scarf season is all season long. I love scarves.
I know you do.
I'm a big fan of scarves.
How come you don't ever wear one here?
Well, because it's warm in here. It gets warm in here when we're doing our stuff. I'm never cold. It's not until we're just not doing
So you like it
anything.
from a functional standpoint.
Well,
so you like to
functional.
keep warm.
Yes, so I do like to keep warm. At the same time, I like cozy. Like I'm
Like a
being
hug?
hugged. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and the ones I have are usually soft, and I like to play with the soft stuff. Whatever the things I've got going on, and that are wrong with me. Say, hey, that this is what we do to find some comfort and some peace in our day. I don't know.
You should just walk around in a big Snuggie.
In a bit, can we do that?
You can.
You're darn right. I sure can. But yeah, as far as weather, we've got sunny skies for the rest of the day today, and tomorrow. Dancing mid-50s, so not super warm, but we're gonna have that sunshine anyways. As we roll into Friday and then go through the weekend, it looks like it's gonna get wet.
What?
Storms possibly.
There were storms yesterday.
Where was there?
No, I mean it was kind of well. It was,
Where? Here?
yeah, it poured here.
Did it?
Yeah.
I don't remember. Oh yeah, I would. Yes, you know what? It rained for a little while. I didn't hear any thunder though.
I don't know. I was downstairs.
Yeah, so was I. At the other office at the Century 21 Ace headquarters. We're both basement dwellers
We
in
are.
both places.
We
What
are.
the?
That is actually funny.
What
They
are our
can't
friends saying
they
about
can't
us?
contain us.
These two belong in the lower level.
Like you need your own level.
We need to monitor the entrances and exits for the rooms that
It's
these
because
two
we're
are in.
building the foundation of life.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, right.
Love it. Love it. But yeah, that's the deal. Throughout the weekend, it is going to be storming, but I do enjoy a good storm. Oh man, those
I
days
sleep to thunderstorm music every night.
every night.
Every single night.
I do it on those nights that I'm struggling to sleep, which does happen often. I've also used the white noise and the green noise and the brown noise, and I didn't realize there were so many colored noises.
I don't hear color.
Well, evidently we do. And the browns and the whites and the greens. Anyway, good. Yes, those early summer when it's warm enough to have the windows open and have that breeze coming through, and then you got that late night storm. Like that's the best.
That's literally one of my most vivid childhood memories.
Is it?
Is my grandma and grandpa owned a resort on Pickerel Lake, and they had 5, 6 cabins, and there was a screened-in porch on one of them. And when nobody was staying in the cabins, my grandma let us go in there and play house, which was like a big deal when we were little. But when it would rain, we would always just sit out on the back porch and just like watch the thunderstorm come in over the lake. It was gorgeous.
You think I didn't play house?
Did you play house?
Of course I played
Can you imagine
house.
playing house in an actual house?
No, that I can't. No, we had to use our imaginations.
We would go and
Turn
get
our
like
basement into the house.
we would go get like a can of Pepsi and pour it in the coffee cup and put like the little saucer with it. And like we would take like Cheetos and put them on the plates and be like, "Oh, I'm making dinner."
So that's what we did in the basement. My brother and I did. Yeah, we played bartender.
You
Because we
and
had
your
like an
brother
old
played.
bar.
You and your brother played house.
We did, but it was yeah, we played house,
I
but it
didn't
was
know boys played
bartender.
house.
It was a boy's version of house. I
bartender?
mean, we weren't making bread and stuff. We were at the bar. We were literally at the bar doing shots of Mountain Dew. You know,
Shots of most.
you'd have Dad's bottles up on the counter, but we were drinking the shots of Mountain Dew because there was that one time.
So much. Explains so much.
Well, does it really?
Really
What are you talking about?
Just Blame
Is this for a whole nother
a
show?
whole nother show.
Good morning. Hi, Pam. Good morning. Glad to have you here. Lisa. Good morning.
This coffee's good.
Sean Tater. Stewart. Sean Tater? Is that right? Morning.
Sean Tate.
Sean Tater.
Great name.
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever heard of Sean Tater.
I wonder if he's. Are you a potato farmer, Sean?
If she upsets you and insults
sorry.
you because of your name, just write in
Because
to.
I like it.
You do like it. I can tell. I can tell it's going to be one of those things. Let's see here. National days. We got that. The bucket list day. Oh, who doesn't have a bucket list? So many bucket lists
Bucket list.
go.
Like, what's one thing?
One thing. So I've actually, and you'll be pleased to hear this, and so will a few other people. I've put doing a cruise on my bucket list. Because
Cruising
I'm
with Carson.
cruising with car. Well, I wasn't thinking that, but you know what? That's got a nice ring to it. I
Logo.
I can see that on some T-shirts.
I could do with
That
your
sounds fun.
with a cartoon of your face.
Yes.
Like inside, like the life vest, like the
Yes. Yes.
like,
Is it a regular life vest, or are we doing the ring, the one that they just throw
we
into
do
the water?
both.
Both.
He's-
I'm holding on to
he's-
one. You got one around
got-
my neck.
yeah.
Floaties. You put me some floaties,
Scuba mask. And
like a thing of shark repellent
Yeah.
stuff, like all of the things that I'm
Flippers.
concerned about. Yes, all of
and
this stuff.
very, very, very white legs.
White legs, yes,
Mhm.
absolutely. Like,
Like
let me strap like a
obscene.
trolling motor on my back. Like, for all of the reasons I'm afraid to go on a boat and into the ocean. Well, the seasickness is definitely the biggest one.
So we'll get a
But
bucket.
getting eaten by sharks and things that are much bigger than I am, that's also a legit fear. I'm not the only one that's got that.
Oh,
I hear lots of people have it
well, yeah, absolutely.
because it's terrifying out there.
Jaws. did
But
it for
that's
us.
on my list. That's on my bucket list. Yours?
I want to make it to Iceland.
Oh, you know what?
I want to go to the Blue Lagoon.
Oh, you know what? Shut down because the volcano right now. I'm pretty sure, yeah. So like
So
that,
I can't go right
the
now.
lagoon is like literally in the shadow of a volcano that has been erupting now for like the past
Which makes sense
several months.
because it's a hot springs.
Does absolutely make sense.
But when I get lost on social media, I find some of these Iceland reels, and I'm like,
yeah,
is
I would
that
absolutely
for
do
real?
that. No, I would absolutely do that
It's
too. That is
gorgeous.
super cool. That is definitely an experience that I would like to have. I don't know if it's on my bucket list, but if there was a list of places that I would want to go, and not that I have to, it's going to be like Ireland.
I was there.
Were you?
I was.
Is it as green as the soap says it is?
Ireland is magical. I actually preferred Ireland over Italy.
Okay, see,
Mhm.
I would do that. I'm like,
If-
I'm okay if I don't go to Italy. Like I said, I only want to go to Italy for the food.
Well, you go to Ireland for. We went to the Guinness, the Guinness store.
Yep.
So when you walk in, you get a free pint of Guinness, and not everybody likes Guinness. They really don't.
I know, I get it.
So it's an acquired taste. I like beer. It's pretty thick, but I'm like, if you're in Ireland, you have to drink it. Well, people started giving us, oh, you like Guinness? Here's my ticket. Like 3 pints deep.
I know how this story goes already.
No, you don't, because
Well,
after the Guinness
I was just
store,
talking about the drinking part, like that slope. Where did that go?
we went to the Jameson distillery.
Oh my God. Did you take some with you and say, hey, can we make some Irish car bombs? Is that place that makes Bailey's? Is that around here? Because I really want to get the three of you together.
But
Back in Wisconsin, we do these things.
I actually had an old fashioned there. I know, right?
I thought that was
I know.
just an us thing.
It's not. It's a whiskey
Like
thing.
is it a Polish? Or I don't know. If you're watching now and you know, can you tell us where's the old fashioned company? Is it a Polish?
I don't know. We'll have to
Christian thing?
We'll have to find out.
Catholic thing? I don't know.
Wisconsin
Is it just Wisconsin? It can't just be Wisconsin.
because it was in Ireland.
Ireland.
They had a big like orange peel in it, and it was bizarre.
You didn't like
I don't know.
what? You don't orange peel? Yeah, that's I've had an orange peel in mine. You
I'm
haven't?
just saying, I don't care. I still didn't care for him, but I did like the whiskey. So
Oh God, yeah. That's
that was a day.
So were they like next to each other? Were they close to each other that you went from one to the other?
Well, we were on this tour bus thing that you
So
could
this
hop
literally
on.
all happened in one trip.
That was one day.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah.
All you were missing was a vineyard and some wine in there, and that's like the trifecta, the
I kissed the
holy
Blarney Stone
trinity.
too.
I was gonna ask that. Did you?
I did.
Did you lay on your back and tip your head
I
back?
did the whole
Isn't
thing.
that like you have
And
to?
it was freaking raining when it happened, and it was slippery, and I was like, forget this. I'm kissing this rock.
I just left the Jameson factory and
That was not the same
Guinness
day.
and oh,
But it
funny.
was absolutely fabulous. It's very green, kind of damp
Okay,
because you're on the coast everywhere.
it's a lush
It's
kind of place,
it's very lush. It's gorgeous.
and I do want to go there. I do want to see that and just the
It's very modernized too. Like you would not expect some of the modern amenities in certain places. I just think of it being kind of desolate, but it was not. It was fun. It was really a good time.
hmm. Well, can we put that on our to-do list?
Sure.
Can we cruise over to
Cruise over
Ireland?
Ireland. Want
We
to do a
don't-
transatlantic
Well,
cruise?
we don't have to. It doesn't always have to. I mean, that's the name. You just have fun with the name. It doesn't necessarily have to be a
So maybe we'll make
boat.
a cruising with Carson, and we can go to all your bucket list places.
Carson's Country Convoy, baby. You
Country,
can bring that back. See,
car,
it's the next chapter of.
like country meaning like you're traveling.
Ooh! High five to you. God, you're so on today. Kathy, good morning. Stacy, top of the morning. Top of the morning to you all. Glad to have you
I
here.
was disappointed I didn't see a leprechaun though. I was looking for him.
I'd be upset too.
I was like, what
I
are
mean,
those
can you
little-
at least pay some guy to like every 10 minutes he just like runs from one bush to the other? Like, did you guys see that? Was that a
we're hiking in the
what is that?
Did you just see that?
What is this?
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
You guys make sure you can be seen. What why is this in the corner of our studio? Because somebody puts baby in the corner? Is that what this is from? Where did this come from? Did you go out of your way for this?
No, he just appeared.
I see, I don't believe that.
Somebody did a 20 or a DNA test.
Oh
You are the father.
my, I will sit here in the corner.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Well, baby's now gonna sit on the couch. Well, and I come in today and there's presents.
There is. Okay, so I was
Queso.
downtown Appleton and I was at Lawless yesterday and I popped into Blue Moon
Queso.
Aquarium. So if you've never been there,
Oh,
it's super cute.
jeez.
Okay, so I bought you 2 pairs of socks that are very meaningful because you always say I'm cheesy. So
Yes.
now I bought you cheesy socks. Cheesy socks.
Bring out the cheesy socks right there.
And
And coffee makes me poop.
Did you plan that?
I didn't. I didn't. I didn't. I totally didn't. I swear to God, I did not plan. I did not plan that. It was like the first thing I did when I came in here today. Yeah, I'm like, where is that dang thing? I gotta go hide it. And then she busts out the coffee makes me poop socks. Fantastic. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but that right there, seriously, we had so many laughs.
See, cheesy and poopy.
Welcome to the show. New Living Mornings here at newlivingnow.com, your connection to Northeast Wisconsin and the professionals within. That's really what we're doing here is we're highlighting some local talent, those that we as professionals use on a regular basis. And at the same time, creating a little bit of a platform here for us to hang out, have some discussions a few times throughout the week, a little fun, a couple fart jokes, drink some great coffee, which by the way, today, And all week long, just because it is so good, Bedrock Coffee Roasters
It's really good.
in Neenah. It's such a cool story. We'll have to see if we can get those guys to chat with us. Maybe we'll go over there and have a cup of coffee, take the camera and shoot a little video with them. Their little operation that they've got set up, it's super cute. They've had a little bit of an evolution and they're growing, and it's like some friends and some families. It's like that kind of situation. It's very, very cool. And the coffee is to die for. I've actually woke up the other night, not last night, the night before last. I woke up at like 2:30. I couldn't sleep. And I just started thinking about the coffee. I'm like, is it too early to have a cup of coffee? Well, yeah, it's too early, but I was really excited.
It's smooth.
And the smell is just, I mean, it is
It's really smooth.
creamy,
It is.
caramely, hints of chocolate.
It's delish.
Yeah,
I like it.
absolutely. Highly recommend tasting their coffee if you getting some of their coffee, if that's what you if you're a coffee person. Throw in some different flavor and get the whole beans. It does make a big difference grinding it fresh. I brought the grinder this time.
Grinder.
The grinder, the coffee grinder,
What grinder do you think I was talking
not
about?
the dating app, as Tommy would say.
Oh, yeah.
Not the dating app.
On the go.
You are just spoiling me.
Oh,
Just-
those were a business purchase.
It's still a surprise. Coming today, there's a bag of goodies on the desk. Love it. Mike, good morning to you, buddy. Jason, hi, bud. Good morning, Jason. Jason Silwichka. That's a guy that's got stories with me. Crazy stories. He was at a point there in my life. I met that guy at a restaurant in Oshkosh. So we have a family diner in Red Granite, opened up a second location in Oshkosh, and a gas station there that just kind of had like one of those Taco Bell / Burger Kings that no longer existed. So we decided to slide in there and make some burgers, and it happened to be in his backyard. And he's one of the EMT guys, big dogs in Oshkosh, and known him a long time. I appreciate you hanging out, buddy. We got to catch up sometime soon over a Mushroom and Swiss.
Oh, I love mushrooms.
You know, I'm not going to brag, but I know how to make a good burger.
Do you?
I do.
Do you?
I really
like,
do.
Do you make your own patties?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you make them sticky?
Well, it's they're sticky on their own.
Wow.
You don't need to add much to them. Just a few little things that you throw in
What do you
there.
add?
Well, I'm not going to tell you. It's top secret stuff. I don't want somebody stealing my recipe and opening up a successful chain. End up having restaurants all across the country.
Carson burgers.
Love it. Let's get that on a shirt and a
We're
bumper sticker.
We're just gonna commercialize you.
I'm down with it.
I figured you would.
I'm
be.
absolutely down with it. Pigs in a Blanket Day today. Who doesn't love a good pigs in a blanket?
I love them.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, that's one of those things that I feel like once a year when Landon's, hey, Dad, what are we going to have tonight? And I'm like, well, I'm not sure.
But I have crescent rolls and wieners. Let's have some pigs in a blanket.
And the last time it was actually just pizza crust and
Oh.
wieners.
Gross. No.
And we were using really good wieners though too. Like natural casing, like the top of the dogs.
Some there.
Yeah, not just the
I like,
not that there's any, I don't have anything against them.
I like the trashy wieners.
I love trashy wieners too. Wait a minute. Can we rewind that? Let's hold on quick. Sound effect. All right. And we're back at it. Pam, do we use the 80/20? Oh, yeah. You got to use the 80/20. You need that fat in there. So much flavor comes from the fat. That fat makes it nice and juicy. And oh, yeah. Got to use the 80/20. And then an Administrative Pros Day. We got to throw that in there.
Oh, admin day.
Admin Day today. So a lot of us show them some love because at the end of the day, they're a big part of the foundation of most companies.
Use an admin.
Right?
Oh,
Right? Me
very.
too. Anybody looking for an admin job, part-time to full-time to a lot of time, minimal pay, not a lot of benefits,
But
have
you
to deal
can
with me
hang-
on the regular, and then
Me too.
her.
Yeah. And then-
Anybody interested, let us know. We would love to have you be a part of the team. We got coffee and a fart machine. I mean, come on.
Yeah, we've
Sounds like a
got a
win.
lot going on.
Sounds like a win all the way around there. What have you got for us, lady?
Well, I have some noteworthy news to talk about. So
Oh, wait a minute. The intro. We need your intro.
Noteworthy news.
Seems
So-
like it's going to be so serious.
what I know, right?
The news, like, it's not that serious.
No, it's
What's got going on?
okay. Mila Music.
Yeah.
Announced their 50 artists yesterday, so they did a live announcement on that. So shared it on our social media page yesterday. So go and check that out. You can see some of the artists that are coming. We actually got kind of a lot of music coming to Northeast Wisconsin. So we have Baby Rexa. Do you know who she is? Some people are like, I'm not sure who she is.
You know what? She's been coming across on my BetterHelp commercials on my feed
Yeah.
lately. I
So-
feel like her face has been popping up a lot.
So she is doing
Not that I need any mental help. I'm fine. I am absolutely stable.
anyways. She's coming to Titletown in a free concert on June 1st. So I'm sure Titletown will be packed. It's so great when we see those big names coming. And do you remember Everclear?
Oh yeah,
So
Santa Monica.
Santa Monica.
Yeah.
They're coming to the Epic Center venue in Green Bay, which I've never been up there. I've never been to that venue.
I don't know that I have yet either.
Yeah,
Nope.
I've not been there, but some big announcements, big people coming to Northeast Wisconsin, which is
Everclear.
Everclear, right?
Be a decent show, and you throw in like the Verve Pipe. You know, all
They're-
those artists that have
they're
like a
with-
couple songs.
Yeah, where you're kind of like, just play those couple I know, and then
Yeah, move on.
let's
Move on.
just
Otherwise, I'm going to drift back here to the bar, and then you've lost me all evening.
right.
So yeah, you throw in a little Everclear, a little Verve Pipe, those types of artists. Great.
So that's good. Milwaukee Bucks lost last night in
Mhm.
Game 2 of the playoffs, so it was a tough battle until the end, and then they just pulled away from us. So
Is it 1-1 right now?
yeah,
One win,
1-1.
one loss?
They go down to Indianapolis when they play again. Giannis is still out. A little bit of a scare last night with Chris Middleton and his knee, but he came through. And I don't know if you've watched the game, but
Actually, I had it on in the background. But not-
Damian Lillard is having a performance of his like career in the playoffs. So both first halves of the playoffs, he scored over 29 points.
dang,
Dropping 3 points like crazy, 3-pointers like crazy. So,
at you. I love how excited you get about basketball. You
Well,
truly do get
I-
juiced.
I love basketball. Like I genuinely love basketball. Like
Basketball, a good stadium hot dog, a cold beer. Still on hot dogs, and then you got people commenting about hot dogs. Brit, hot dogs are so great. The glizzies.
the glizzy. I had to look that up. I didn't know they called it a glizzy.
See, we can do a whole show just on the new vocabulary
I
that's out there.
literally had to Google what is a glizzy.
It's crazy.
Is weird. The American Red Cross is actually teaming up with the Green Bay Packers for a blood drive. So they're going to be hosting a blood drive at Johnson Tailgate Zone on May 6th from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. because we have a blood shortage here.
Oh,
I know, right?
right on.
So I have 3 news headlines, and 2 of them are fake and one's real. I want you to pick out which ones they are.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
What blood type are you?
I don't know.
Do you know? I'm O negative.
I should
I
probably.
think
know this.
mine's like pretty common.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Next,
Okay.
please.
Okay.
See the cheese.
The
cheese.
cheese. The cheesy socks, right? Okay. So I have 3 headlines for you, and I want you to pick out which one is the real news and which 2 are the fake news.
Okay.
So local man claims to have invented a time machine and plans on attending his own birth. Canadian family receives wrong body after father dies on a Cuban vacation. Or city officials plan to replace all street lights with glow-in-the-dark trees.
So one of those is real.
One is real.
The okay, it can't be the glow in the dark trees one. It can't be that one. When the local the what was the first one?
The time machine, the local man claims to have invented the time machine and is going to go back to his own birth.
Okay, so it's and it's a local. That's what you're saying, local, huh? Because I'm like, it depends on what local you're talking about. Because there's some towns around here, some little villages where I'd be like, you know what? If that guy's from that town, absolutely believe that story's true. I'm gonna go with the second one.
The second one?
The what was the second one?
I don't know which one I said second. Or the
So the
Canadian.
time
you mean?
machine, the Canadian, the dead body.
You think that one's real?
Yeah, that was real.
That one is real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you imagine expecting you find out that your father passes away, they're shipping his body back only to find out they never actually shipped him back? Like how
That was
traumatic.
terrible.
I know, right?
Oh.
I know. When I read that, I thought that's got to be fake news, but it wasn't.
So was this recent? Was it like have they gotten him yet? Has there been any
I don't
like
know what
somebody
the
fixed?
I don't know what the resolution has been, but Cuban officials are looking for the body.
See, just don't go to
Right.
Cuba.
Don't go to Cuba,
No reason. The cigars, I hear, are
right?
pretty tasty, but eh,
Wouldn't know.
me neither. I don't mind a cigar every now and again, but I have zero appreciation. Not that kind of appreciation where I got to give myself a Cuban.
A stogie.
Although their sandwiches are good.
I do like Cuban sandwiches. I like pulled pork. That's kind of a Cuban
Oh,
thing.
you do?
Yeah.
I make a mean pulled pork.
You know?
Takes me about 16 hours.
Oh,
Yeah, oh, it does. It takes a long time. Takes a long time, a lot of smoke. But in the end,
it's
oh
good.
yeah, oh yeah.
Do you
It'll be
put stuff on top of it, or
it,
like barbecue sauce?
well, you can. I don't usually because it's moist enough that you really don't need it.
Okay.
But if you want a little extra flavor in there, something like that, the sweetie, the tangy that'll add to it, absolutely, it's fine. But you don't need to. I mean, you
Yeah.
grab that slab of meat; it's just dripping amazingness on your bun. Oh, it's so good. Usually once a year, I'll do, and I haven't not done it now in the last year, but I'll get I'll get a couple 100 pounds, and I'll go to our restaurant. We have a big smoker, and I'll make a
Oh,
big batch, and then
that makes sense.
spread it out, share the pork love with my peoples.
Pork love.
Pork love. All right. Well, let's
No
think about
comment.
that one.
Let's talk about events.
Let's do that.
Okay. So we have the Taste of Downtown Appleton this weekend on the 27th. So you can go downtown and do cultural tastes around the world. So I've never done that before. Have you?
I haven't. Are we going to put that on the to-do list?
We can.
All
Let's
right.
go take a
I
check.
think we should probably go check that
Go
out.
check that out. Every Friday, or not every Friday, but this Friday, there's a food truck Friday. You ever heard of that?
Food Truck Friday.
Food Truck Friday at Area 509 in Appleton.
Yes.
I've never been there.
Oh my gosh. Amazing place. So they're actually one of my clients.
They are.
That property I actually sold to them a
Stop.
couple of years back. Yeah.
Well, look at me teeing you up
Yeah.
for your real estate business.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at me. By the way, I'm a real estate agent and I'll be here when you're ready. My new tagline.
Love it.
6 shooters. But yeah, no, I sold them that property, and it was a pizza place beforehand, and the work that they've done to it just absolutely amazing. And the food is as the kids say today. Are they still saying off the chain?
No,
Uh,
it's fire.
oh,
This is slap. This is slap.
it's slap.
Yeah.
So
Like,
slap and fire, or
I don't know. Like, oh, this is fire, or this pulled pork is slap.
it just makes no sense.
It doesn't.
Why are we letting our kids do this?
Bet.
You need to stop. You're making me uncomfortable. Like you know it too well.
Bet. Well, I live in it.
Yeah, I suppose.
So do
Thank God.
you.
Well, yeah, but he doesn't. He
Yeah,
doesn't.
But the Yabbuts are in the woods.
Did you guys hear that? I don't know if she said that loud enough. Yeah, but I say it often, and then she says,
The Yabbuts are in the woods. My 6th grade teacher used to drill that into our head.
"Really?
Yeah.
Is that where that comes from? The Yabbits."
Don't say Yabbuts. Can't say Yabbuts. The Yabbuts are in the woods.
Oh, what? Pam says I've taken first place in the barbecue comp with your. All right, Pam. I feel like she's throwing it down.
Well,
I feel like
Pam
you're throwing it down.
she used to own a grilling store.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well,
So
maybe.
you're
Can you fill me in on this before I start talking trash?
no, Pam, bring it on. Let's see.
All right, let's do it. Blind taste test.
Oh, that'd be fun.
It would be fun.
We should have our
I've always felt those kinds of things were such a great piece to include into the stuff that we do is on a social media platform, and when I was doing the radio thing, chili cook-offs come fall, doing that.
I'm not a griller.
Oh really? Oh, I love grill time. I've grilled like pretty much every night this week. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, threw on some burgers,
I
some pork chops the other night.
when I am like, oh, I should put it on the grill, put it in the air fryer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I like it on the grill. What I do is I will go to Festival and I'll go to Pick and Saves and I'll go hit the section where the meat is like the reduced price stuff.
The
So, like,
expired meat.
well, it's not expired, but it's close. Like, you got a couple
live
days.
tonight.
Fortunately, I got a kid who likes to eat that stuff, so then I'll just buy a bunch of it, fire up the grill, and then he's got a big Tupperware container of, some steaks and chops and chicken. And when he goes to work, it's just, here, babe, whatever
That's
you
good.
want to take. And while he's sitting there eating that, all those guys that he's working with, all those other mechanics, those old
They're
Joes,
eating their sandwiches.
they're eating their sandwiches.
their
Landon's
soggy
over here
sandwiches.
eating this, and I'm like, he's gonna get so much grief for this. I mean, part of me's proud that he's gonna be that guy, but at the same time, I know he's getting a ribbon, and he loves it. He absolutely does love it. But it's cool to send him over there with that food. And I do that probably once a week
Nice.
during the summer. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
My
Let me
boy-
know when your boys are on their way home. I'll get you some closely expired meats.
That's so nice of you.
You're gonna worry till it's got that smell. It's like
It's slimy.
some-
It's
yeah.
translucent.
All right, we'll pass on that one.
One time, I had a chuck roast fall out of my bag and slipped underneath my seat in my old truck that I had. I used to have a big SUV, and I didn't realize it till about
Oh.
day 3 in
My.
the summer. And I was like, something smells like it died in here.
How did you not know that unpacking your groceries? Where'd you know?
I forgot about it. And it's flipped over upside down, so it was a black container and it was
Oh
black inside.
my.
So when it slipped, I didn't see anything because I went and I thought an animal died in my vehicle. Literally.
Well, it didn't, but it was rotting in there.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, it was gross. It was gross. Okay, anyways, let's change the subject.
Yep.
One more event to talk about.
What else?
Jurassic Quest is at the Rush Center. So for all of you dinosaur lovers, have something to do with the kids this weekend, go check out the Rush Center. And you can go to our website, newlivingnow.com, go to our events page. We have links to events that are happening all over Green Bay, Oshkosh, and the Fox Cities. So go and check that out.
Fantastic. We will absolutely do that. You'll lose if you go up against Pam and her husband.
Oh, yeah, Stacy is probably not wrong. But I feel
You know what? It's on.
I feel like it's like game on. And it's game on.
We're gonna do it.
Game on. Do you know what's happening tomorrow?
Tomorrow is Thursday. No, what's happening tomorrow?
The NFL draft.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so we're about a year away from the NFL from the draft coming here to Green Bay, which is
It's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna. I literally was gonna say it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, you and I, we got this thing.
How we do. But I have some fun things I want to show you. So, do you remember this dude? Hold on a second here. So, do you remember this dude?
Oh, I know that guy.
Do you? Who is that?
That's that Favre guy.
Favre. So, before we talk about this,
Look at those shorts.
Okay, yeah, the shorts. But look at the phone.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
Yeah, look at that phone.
I had that phone. We all had that
I
phone.
think we all had that phone. But the shorts, I love how he like rolled them up. Like they are actually probably Wrangler jeans that he literally cut
Oh,
off
absolutely.
and like cuffed them up. For
100%.
For sure.
Yep.
For sure. So that was 19. What year do you think it was?
That was 94.
91.
Oh, was it 91?
Yeah. So Brett
Jesus.
Favre was drafted by the Atlanta Falcons.
That's right.
In what round? First round or second round?
It was the second round. He was not.
Second round,
Yeah,
30.
he was way back there.
Yeah, 30. He was the
Yeah.
33rd pick in the second round. So, and then he signed a $1.4 million contract with a $350,000 signing bonus. When you compare that to what people are signing these days,
90.
it's
That's crazy.
I know it's so crazy, but that is actually one of the most historic draft day pictures. So you'll probably see that floating around on different websites.
For sure.
And stuff.
For sure.
So then we've got this dude. Remember him?
How can we forget?
How can we forget? What year was he drafted?
That was he's been 2000 and 4,
5.
5.
Pretty close.
Okay.
So he had just 2 years in college, and Green Bay Packers came in, picked him up. Um, San Francisco 49ers, which is the area, he's a California boy. They
Yep.
passed on him.
Yep.
Think they're kicking themselves in the butt?
Yep. That was always something that bothered him too.
It did.
There
Yeah.
was a little chip on his shoulder throughout his career.
His hometown team did
Yeah.
not
All the crazy things that he's brought to the table for us, huh?
literally.
That guy.
Yeah, he's so young there. He looks like such a baby, doesn't he?
But at the end of the day, it's still amazing. Still amazing that since 91, we know we can count our quarterbacks on one hand. When you look at other teams and they've got 20 or 30
I
in
know.
the same amount of time.
It's
Yeah.
crazy. And then we've got this lovely dude.
Here he is.
What year was he drafted?
Let's see, it was 3. So he sat for 3. So it's 19, 18, 19,
2020.
2020. Okay.
Yeah. So 2020. So the Packers traded up to go and get him with the Miami Dolphins, and he signed a 4-year, $12 million contract initially. Of course, he has a bigger contract now, and I think we could all agree that the eyes will be on the Packers and who they draft. But we're all really excited about that Jordan Love and the what the Packers got going
I'm
on.
excited. I know that we've got to, at some point, we have to give the upper management the credit it's due. And even in those moments when we want to complain and say that they made a bad choice, like, just bite your tongue, dude. I feel year after year they're proving that, you know what, listen, they know the recipe.
Just do it.
You gotta. It takes a little time. It's not always about those star players. It's I saw a video yesterday. Boring is better. I think that's what they called it when they're referring to drafting linemen.
Oh, sure.
The boring positions, the positions where they don't get huge recognition.
Right.
It's not the running back that you're hearing his name every play, but it's that lineman in front of him that's creating that hole. And it's the boring position. And this year they're talking about how in that commercial or whatever that ad I was watching was talking about how this will be the year of the boring player. We're going to see a lot more of those positions hit higher and get drafted first.
Well,
And
did you
whatever.
just
It was tipping over on my foot there.
got it?
Just wanted to move it. So
Got it.
very cool stuff. Well, looking forward to that, and we'll keep you. I guess to some extent, neither one of us are sports superstars. We do have somebody in the shadows that been trying to get. Would barely answer my calls. You text him one time, and now he's coming in. I don't know. I don't know what that's all about.
It's my shiny personality.
Your charming personality. Your
my
wit.
Riz. My Riz.
Oh, your charisma.
My Riz.
I know what
It's
that
my
word
Riz.
is. Charisma.
It's just
It's
really,
charisma, kids.
It's Riz.
All right. So I just wanted to throw this in here, and because this is something that you follows the 80s page,
I do follow the 80s page.
the 80s and 90s pages.
So good.
I do too.
It's like a time machine in my head.
Absolutely. I have not followed it very long. Things would pop up every now and again.
You probably see it on New Living social media. Is that where you're seeing it?
You know what? Maybe
Probably.
I was following along with newlivingnow.com. When I was watching the replays of that New Living morning show with this couple of very cool people, it came across my feed, and my algorithm decided to pull that into the mix. So I started following along with some of it, and as I guess as nostalgic and entertaining and most of the times humorous, it is that, but it's also kind of depressing, because then you think about, and I'm going to share with you right now this one here.
So familiar.
Of course, it's not going to play. Well, I don't know if it's actually playing or not, but
from Little Caesars, 2 pizzas for $8.98 plus a free
yeah,
8-piece
the Little
photo
Caesars
refreshing
commercial.
grill and a free
And again, I'm not quite sure why there, but the Little Caesar conga line, it popped up last night, and it made me feel a little depressed and sad
Why?
because it's 30 years old, and I
Looks longer
feel,
than that.
huh?
It looks older than that.
Yeah, 94,
Really?
94. Yep. And
That's the year I graduated.
oh my gosh,
I know.
Grandma, how's Social Security going?
AARP, right?
Well, I'm not gonna laugh on that one. I've been getting that mail for a while. I don't know what's up with that.
You're not too far
There
behind.
needs to be legislation on that. I mean, you could really ruin a person's day when you're going to the mail just to, hey, I'm gonna get some junk mail. I expect that, a couple bills. But when the AARP shows up, Mr. White, we're ready for you.
Oh, that's funny.
No thanks.
Yeah,
So you've got your membership in? You like all signed up and ready to go?
just change the subject.
But yeah, it does. Some of that stuff, as cool as it is, a lot of the gaming ones, I really connect with the gaming ones. Those really, those
Take you
pieces
back.
hit big time. You know, when they pop up a Nintendo game that my brother and I used to play that I completely forgot about, and then you hear the music, and like you almost instantly remember, like your thumbs just start doing this thing.
Did you make up words to like songs on your Nintendo? We did.
I did not do that. I believe it 100% because I've seen and heard some of the songs that you guys make up, you and your sisters, in the back seat of the car when they got nothing else to do.
There's songs watching that are like, sing that one.
And then there's others going, don't.
So it'll definitely sing
But,
songs.
but maybe we get
Sing songs.
maybe we get those recorded someday. Again, like have a new setup, get them professionally recorded. Yeah, make it a
You could
bit,
be like Taylor Swift,
kinda.
like her.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she is living in my head. I cannot get her out of.
Stop listening.
Can't stop.
Turn the music off.
She has a verse in one of her songs that says, I put narcotics in all my songs. That's why you're still singing along. I'm like, I knew it. I knew it. It's intoxicating.
She's drugging us
She's
through her music?
well, there's a lot of conspiracy theories about her being a sorceress and an alien and witchcraft.
There is a conspiracy theory for everything.
31 songs she dropped last Friday, and I know the words to about 20 of them already because I've listened that much.
I've not listened to one.
Oh,
Not one.
I'll
Well,
sing some for you.
no, I have listened to them when we're doing wrap up and you're sitting at your desk singing along in the background. So I have heard them a little
She's
bit
living rent free in my head.
for a long time.
Yes.
She's got the foundation,
I
staying
did
power.
not like it at first. I felt like every song sounded the same until I listened to it probably like the third time through, and then I started picking out some of my favorites. Mhm.
Super interesting. Well, you know what? Looking at the clock here, we're about to the end, and I'm going to try something here. I want to just throw this out there. If you're watching now, again, awesome. Thank you so much. If you're going to check out that replay, super cool. Love to see you comment, like, share, show some support and some love for us. It helps in the grand scheme of things. What I want to do is I want to throw out something here, and then you comment with your thoughts on this, and we'll come back and revisit it on Friday's show
Ooh,
to
okay,
throw
fun.
out a few things. So I came across this question last night, and I thought, you know what, that's just a fantastic question. So if somebody gave you a box of everything that you lost, what would you look for first? If someone gave you a box going back in time of everything that you have lost, what would be the first thing you look for?
My camera.
Which camera?
I had a really nice Nikon. I don't know if I lost it or it was stolen, but it was a very, very nice camera.
How long ago was that?
Probably 7, 8 years ago. Yeah. I lost it.
I've got a lot of things in my head, but none of them are like, wow, you lost that? Kind of meant something to me a little bit. I'm like, oh, I also
Oh,
lost that.
I lost my first wedding ring.
Oh,
Yeah.
good Lord.
I
Never found it?
never found it.
Was there insurance?
There was.
Good
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah.
That is a significant. I've never lost anything like that. I've lost a couple wallets that, had some stuff in it. What?
I lost a petrified mushroom once. Found it in the water when we were whitewater rafting in Montana. And then someone threw it out because they thought it was just a regular rock and it was a petrified mushroom.
Like it was scared? Ah, yes! We're going out on that one.
Kind of I'm rubbing off on you.
You are. God, that was a Carrie thing. I
That
don't.
was a
I would
cheesy-
not normally say something like that. That was. She had a terrified mushroom. Poor thing. It's probably still scared, all alone and scared out there now. Oh my gosh. So think about that and let us know. Throw it in the comments below, and we're going to come back. We're going to revisit this on Friday. When we get things rolling on Friday, we'll scroll back. We're going to scroll back in time and take a look at the comments and see what it is. Share with us. Get a box of stuff that you lost throughout your life. What is the one thing, first thing that you remember and want
Good one.
sitting in there?
Good one.
It was, right?
Yeah,
It got me thinking. I'm like, you know what? This is an idea. We're gonna run with it.
I love it.
All right, you got anything else?
No, I don't. Well,
I don't
can
either.
Keep going. But
We
have to
could,
stop.
but we got to go be professionals and take care of other business and enjoy our day. You do the exact same. Have some fun. Thank you so much for hanging with us. Enjoy the sunshine. Get a smile in there.
And it's Wednesday.
And it's Wednesday. Just a couple more days, and then it's the weekend.
Yeah.
And then we go do food sampling downtown.
Food sampling. Okay.
Find out those details below on the Facebook page. Have yourselves a great day. We'll talk to you soon.